Young boy Woody.
Why so Woody? We ready? People. Back again, Blue Tick, Serious Banter. Myself, Bugsy B.
Myself, Digo Dan.
Here to give you your good news this week. Wagwan.
But there.
What you saying?
Nothing. Shouts to the sponsor. Blue Rum, all day.
Quellers.
Get you talking some shit.
Honey Pot. No Dry. Who else?
And Drip.
Drip. Yeah.
Shouts to the man then.
Wagwan. So what's been happening this week?
A lot's been going on.
What's been going on?
A lot's been going on.
Young Slime life.
First and
Woody.
foremost.
What?
R.I.P. Trey.
Of course.
Madness. Very disappointing, very upsetting, heartbreaking, fucking, you get me, situation. Yeah. And
it's real.
go out to your family and yeah, man, it was a sad situation, and I hope justice can be done, because as I say to myself, a retaliation is only gonna mean more hate. You get me? So
like this one's a difficult one. Trey, you always see Trey with a smile, and I've never seen him trouble no one.
Happy go lucky.
I've never seen him trouble no one, so I can't say.
Obviously, we can't really talk on the situation too tough.
Yep, that's that.
You get me? But
just sending my love out to the family. You know you're my family anyway. You know how it goes. I'll be there. So yeah, we're not even gonna get into that too much because we don't know too much about it. So cool.
But yes, my brother. We were just having a conversation though. Obviously, he had a lovely turnout. You get me?
Yesterday, your night was,
and your balloon release.
I've never seen Livesy like that.
Like a festival.
I've never seen it like that. I've never ever in how many times of going to that place, I've never seen it like that.
Yeah, it was a festival turnout.
It was a madness. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, he was a well-loved boy, man. And yeah, it's a mad situation. As I said, it can't really be spoken, but it's just nuts. You get it?
Yeah.
What do we do moving forward?
What do you mean?
Just in general, what do we do about the situation? How will we come to the question again? How do we help this situation?
Well, like this is kind of different though.
It is, but even
I don't want to get into it, but this is, you can't like say it's the youths or anything like that. So it's not the same.
Well, I hear that, but yeah, there's still something in that situation that needs to be. You get me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sorted. Some sort of unity, some sort of something. You get me? See these events that people are having in that. Like we can't just be going there to show love to the people that are having the event. We need to go there with the mind frame that we're going to help change a certain situation. You get me? So even when these events are being put on, or if they're going to be put on in the future, I believe that we have to give full support. Just like how we turn up to funerals, just like how you get what I'm trying to say? We have to turn up in our masses and try and support a cause, if that makes sense. Do you get it?
Yeah, you're right. I hear you.
So yeah, moving forward though, what else is going on in the world right now?
YSL, Young Slime Life, Woody, why for that? That's what I'm calling him.
Woody, why for that? Yeah.
Yeah, Woody, why for that?
What's going on with this young boy Slime?
He's been a paid informant for 11 years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and somehow the video got leaked of him informing.
I know. You see that? I think that is actually wicked, because I saw that video. And what I saw of that video, I'm gonna speak on, because this guy looked like he was snitching and taking it back. So even when they've asked him certain questions, like he was talking, and then he was like, even the way he was like answering, even one of the times he nodded his head. You get me? Like she's had to make him know, your friends are not here. Got rid of your friends. Talk the thing. You get me? And he just smoked the thing. And they're the type of man that a man has in his crew. He made Fogger sound like a monster.
Boy, what can I say, blood, man? This
It's mad.
You see consequence. I don't get. This is what I don't understand. Yeah, from your doing certain things, yeah, you know the consequence of what you're doing. From your doing certain things, you know the consequence of what you're doing. You know if you get yam, you're gonna get to jail. If whatever goes on, if you're making peas on the road, the stick up boys might come for me. I might have to do whatever. You know the consequences of your actions. So I don't understand how when man get jammed up, man start singing like a bird.
But I suppose it's his job though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like it's the man who's a paid informant. So he was planning to snitch before it all went wrong. He'd been working for them for 11 years.
I don't know how that works.
You get it? He's a known member. He's whatever he says is credible. They're gonna listen to his information. You understand?
I don't know how that works. That's because I just don't understand it. When things was good, he was there spending bread.
But he was still an informant.
That's mad.
You get it? So he was on 2 books. He was on Fog's books and the Fed's books. He's getting paid from both sides. There's man out here that, brother, there's people who work like doing stuff like for the government. They this is their job. You get what I'm trying to say? A paid informant that's a man's job. That's the job he's chose. He's all gone for an interview for that. Like, you sure you're gonna tell us the right things? He's like, what, you sure you're gonna give me my money? Yeah, alright, cool. Where we linking? Just don't link me on my road. Alright, say that. And that's the interview that's had. It's the choice. Because you gotta realise there's men that are not doing stuff, not working, not doing other stuff, and they can still live. They're getting bread. They're doing stuff. They're going out, doing fly stuff. These men ain't got no job. How are you getting money?
Who you pointing at?
No, about this, I'm just saying people in general.
No, I'm just
There's
asking.
informants, there's paid informants all about. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And you don't know who they are.
Yeah, well,
when you ask a man, oh, what do you do? And he goes,
you don't know who's an informant.
when the man's a bit sketchy about his job. Man's a bit sketchy, like, yo, cuz, what do you do? He's like, boy, I do like couple things. Informer, paid. Do you know what I mean? It's like, Karma will tell you straight, like, I'm a plumber, or I'm a roofer, or you understand? What do you do? I'm a fireman. Huh? There's no in the man's thing. Huh? The only time you're is when you're like in qualification.
You're a farmer.
You understand? So
I work with the Babylon.
I will say this. There's a lot of it around, and as I always say, in certain cultures, snitching is not bad. People have no problem. Like in other, like not what maybe culture? In where we're from, but in other areas and other cultures.
In what part of the criminal underworld?
But not in not in the criminal underworld.
Exactly, but that's the culture that it is.
No, but once
that's what culture is.
Okay, but once this brother's taken the job to be a paid informant, yeah, he's now an undercover. That's all he is. He's just as good as an undercover. Yeah. He's just rolling with the man them, taking all the information and bringing it back to base. He just ain't done the 100%. Training, like he just ain't 100%. Done the beanbag thing and the credit check and all them
and the
shit
crew
there.
Under the barbed wire.
He ain't done all of that. You understand?
Yeah.
So he don't get radio. He just gets phone. You understand? You get what I'm saying, innit? Come on, man. That's the job you chose. That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. Enough man from school wanted to be feds. You can't beat them, join them. Some man can't get to the feds, so they become close. Remember, that's how the community support officers work, you know. They couldn't be feds, so they said they.
There's a youth from the ends that a community support officer, innit?
Who?
What's his name? That youth, man. He's got plaits. He's a community such man. You know what I'm talking about, innit?
Nah, I don't even know.
Babylon boy. He's a community support officer. I don't care if he sees this. See this. Don't try to chat to me. I don't deal with you. Babylon boy. You get me? You know how the thing goes already, man. Cause man grew up with him. You get me? He's about the ends, and man used to highlight him and everything. And then one day I just bucked him in his Babylon outfit.
What do we want from him then? So do we not want our community doing these jobs? Do we not want to change?
I don't have a problem with it because hear what I'm saying to you. Yeah? I'm saying to you, yeah. You see the corruption.
Politically correct.
See the corruption. The corruption's gonna be there. You see the man that knows you. He's gonna try and be less corrupt because he knows you. There's a difference. You see the man that doesn't know you. He doesn't give a shit about you. So do we need more of us in the force in order to have a change? To a certain level, yeah. And you got to realise this. Just like bounty hunters. Listen, we got kids in us and we want the best for our kids. So you see if we got some of them man that like, not us man, but there's man that, you understand? Remember, they know how to fight certain crime, you know. They know where to go when things are going too wrong. You understand where I'm coming from?
You see when certain of us get power, it all gone wrong.
No, hundreds.
Would you be okay if one of your children turned to officer?
If that's what they wanted to do in life, if that's what they wanted to do in life, yeah. But I'll tell them, listen, don't bother be an officer here. Go South America. That way you get the bad boy suit, the 2 machines, the helmet. Over here, you're just people spit on you. You understand where I'm coming from? Feds over here take abuse. It's only the gun feds when they come, people shut up. You understand? Because they're coming with like G4 X5, squeezing you into the curb, mashing out your windows. They make you know levels. But you see your ordinary everyday police, they take bare abuse in England, cuz. So would I want my child to come and grow up and do policing and then see someone she grew up with in school and they're looking down at her? No. Would I want her to go to America and bust some big moves and, you understand me? Something's coming off the wall. I see my daughter out here with her machine gun. You understand? I'm on that. I'm on that. She comes and checks daddy. You see when I pick her up from the airport, she got a machine on her.
Yeah. Ready.
That's different. Would I make my child go into the army? No. Big difference. Because that one child can't make a difference to the whole thing. So I prefer just keep my child. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. You understand? There's never one man that's ever come back on his own saying, yo, I killed all of them man there. Me left, you know. It was a mad thing. I lost Jim, Eru, all them man there. But hey, what? Say it, go. You never get that. You understand? Yeah.
Especially in America. Yeah, you're ready.
You understand?
That's a Jim and Era.
You understand? So...
No, I'm not even. Go on, run the show, cause I don't even want to be a part of it. You run it to that.
Yeah,
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. I'm just chilling.
Would you be happy to make your child become a police officer? Your child said to you, Dad, I want to be police.
My arse. It's not happening.
Would you make your child go in the army?
It's no.
Okay.
No.
Why though?
No. What?
Why?
Work for you, the dodgy dirty government.
I'll tell you exactly why I would never.
Work for you.
See, the moment we sign that paperwork and my daughter says to me, Daddy, bye, I'm going training, I'm never going to know that girl again.
Let me tell you something.
The army's all about breaking you down and rebuilding you how they want you. So you see, next time I see her, she's a computer.
You see me.
That's a laptop.
Hey, you see me. You see what they call just laws over here. How can they be just laws and they're made by men? Any law that's made by a man can never be just. It's always gonna have bias. And that's forget on the level of hating feds because of what they do to black people. Like seriously, on a level, a man's made a law depending on how he feels.
100%.
How can I stand behind that? Tell my daughter to go and take an oath to her next man's law. That's mad. What
She
you talking
can't
about?
even come home and talk to you.
She definitely ain't talking to me.
Yeah, now these things I wouldn't mind. As I said, I wouldn't mind. I will ask you another question, yeah? Do you believe there's a issue amongst the youths in England, not just the youths, but men, even young boys going into men and girls, with this crime thing, with this whole, obviously, people dying, stabbing, rare. You don't see it as an issue, yeah? There's an issue there. We're clear to say that, yeah? Cool. Now, you see how America has a bounty hunter system, yeah? Yeah? How do you feel that system would work in the UK? Do you think it will help or do you think it will
Nah, they eat them over here on Rudy. They'll try to stab up the bounty hunter. They eat them all. It's
No,
done,
but you
man.
see me, I'm coming with. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm the bounty hunter, but if I was to have a crew of bounty hunters, I will have them fully loaded. You see, when they turn up, it's time, because there's gonna be a lot of animals there as well, like dogs. We'll have things like proper animals and that. Shit that man's scared of. Might will roll some spiders. Chow them on that man. Shut your mouth. You're coming with us.
That never happened.
What?
Human rights. That never happened.
Human rights soon get diminished.
But bro,
Soon go.
What are human rights? You still think you got human rights?
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is what he described.
Like they was about to ban strikes the other day. You lot talking about human rights.
What
What are you talking about?
To you, in the real world, what he just explained, that would never happen. Throwing people to animals and stuff, that wouldn't happen.
No, all right. I'm gonna tell you. All right, I'm gonna tell you. See if you had a bounty hunter system, yeah.
Elaborate on this bounty hunter system.
No, I don't want to, because I don't want to seem like I'm just coming out to try bounty hunt and the thing. But hear what? You see, in order to save what we have, America had a big problem. Okay, America had a worse problem than us. We're heading to America's problem. Okay, the only thing that's kind of helped them are those things that they implemented, things like bounty hunters.
So do you think they helped them?
In certain places, but that's in the areas that they wanted to help it. in.
That's the
America's
point.
big, you know,
Yeah.
52 states, my bro. 52 Londons. We was talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, 52 states of 52
52
states of
Englands.
Yeah,
all,
exactly.
all different weathers.
2 Londons.
All
No, I'm just letting you know that the system, we kind of lost the battle already because no one doesn't really respect our system. I've been to many countries around the world and they respect their law. And we don't really.
don't respect our law.
Yeah. But it's because there are other countries, they have firearms on rapid
On
bursts.
That is what it is.
So,
See the fact that our police do not have guns.
Don't sound like you man are rooting for. Are you man?
No,
you man sound nuts right now.
We're
this is
not.
what you're
No,
talking
you
about.
man sound mad.
Talking about.
It's a mind thing.
You
It's mind control right
man,
now.
Children are-
sound
You're talking about
mad.
your children, bro.
All right, go on and
Do you-
explain why we sound mad.
Are you, wait there, Chris Cabot, yeah, never had a gun, got killed. Like there's numerous things what we can bring up, yeah, where firearms police over here have done things to people, and I'm not even talking about.
right.
I'm not even saying black people. I'm saying people without guns. The guy in Oval he didn't have a gun and they killed him. Wait. So and now what you're saying, them people, they're specially trained firearms officers. Now what you're saying is, if our officers all had guns, it would be a good thing. Is this what you're saying?
I don't. Do you know what? I don't know if it will help the problem, but in certain areas with certain crimes, yes, I do believe that that's the only respect that man see when it come on this thing. Them feds that are. Let me just tell you something about these armed feds. These armed feds shoot because of you see, a lot of the things you hear is inexperience. Because I'm gonna tell you this: you see, a police officer, an armed police officer, 99% of them go through their whole career without ever discharging their firearm. Do you know that?
That's what I was about to say to you.
Okay.
It's not a thing of what did you just say a while ago?
He doesn't want to. He doesn't.
No, about the inexperience. It's not inexperience, you know. It's you've been trained to fire a gun, bro. You've been 5 years without firing a gun, and you've told someone don't move. Apparently in your brain, because sometimes your brain works like that. You think you said it in your head, don't move, and the minute his finger said, "Did you see you moved?" Brother, certain men on the road have gone for 2 weeks. I'm saying, right, clap my thing. The parking attendant might jump out and pulse it. You see, like,
Yeah, nah.
bro, it's life. Them things, them tools change your aura, your everything.
1,000,000%.
You understand what I'm
1,000,000%.
And then you have your finger on it, and the subject that you're telling is.
And a lot of it is fair as well. Because it's inexperience, you ain't been in a situation like this before.
Blood, they're
You get
human
it?
beings. Look, let me tell you something, yeah. For the normal person, for the average, I'm not even saying normal, average. Let's just make it like this: the average person. How many on the average? How many people do you think hold a gun throughout their lifetime? What's a percentage that you would say of people that are actually in the UK that actually hold a real gun?
Very low.
Very low. So you see what? Remember this, you know, bro. Unless listen, farmers in them they got them 2-2 rifles, yeah, that they're allowed to shoot. Okay, I hear that, yeah. And shotguns. Okay, I hear that, yeah. Yeah, cool. But flipping, what I'm saying is, unless you go away on
Underworld.
holiday to a shooting range, or you're an underworld, or you're an underworld person, or you're an underworld person, you are not gonna be. Guns are not normal. Like, this is what I'm saying. Because of your reality, you can't even fathom that outside of that. It's to people, guns are a madness.
No.
An absolute, like, you talk to people.
Some people that are fantasizing with guns.
No, of course. There's always mad people. No matter in everything, there's always a mad person. But you gotta realize, yeah, that there's a whole community. I don't even like country. You might as well say that don't deal in guns. If they saw guns, they would have a madness. So imagine. Look. There's only a certain percent of police that deal with guns, you know. Them everyday bobbies, they don't have nothing to do with guns. You can't put guns in their hands. They're already scared.
But they say, it goes back to the point. So if there was more of us, our young people in the force.
No, bro. No.
Well, you reckon they're just going to be killing, man?
That force they were talking about.
Is it the road?
In their head about, I'm going to grow up and change it. Brother, you can't change nothing. The man them fix them thing, brother. So now 1 tree for a black man I go in there and chase nothing.
Yeah, man, that real thing.
And them go box in that corner and let you know work with the system pussy how you're gone.
Yeah,
And
check.
what them do, them work with the system.
Yeah, real
Facts.
thing. Real thing.
Facts.
All right, so what was said? All right, listen.
One of them who got, they had a whole one black man's gonna go in there.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
We're getting passionate.
Give me a minute. So
I wish we could record this.
Okay, so what's being said, right? Which I agree with, is that if our people was in power, or if there was a lot more of us doing this thing, it wouldn't change the situation because there's not enough people to dilute out the problem. Okay.
Blood, can I ask
now
you
I believe, like what you said, the system
Wait,
is
stop
built
right
a certain
there.
way.
Hold up right there, because I don't want you to go past that point. Remember where you was, yeah? Let me ask you something. So what do the man them think of the people in positions of power that we have in positions of power now? What do the man them think of these people? Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I don't want to sound illiterate or nothing, but some of them don't know. And the ones them women don't know, they don't do nothing.
So all right then, let me ask you something now. Name a black person that's in power that has done something that you can remember to benefit you. Right now. This is what I'm asking you.
Benefit me or benefit the
Benefit us as a people. The reason I'm asking you, no, let me just, no, forget.
Hey, a man said Nelson
My man said
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Big up Nelson. Shout out, big up to Nelson.
No, wait. Let me ask. The reason why I'm asking you this is because there's black people in positions of power. So this is why I have to ask you these questions. Listen, it sounds great. Yeah, black people get in positions of power, they're gonna do this. And then they start off black.
Yeah.
They all start off black. They don't finish black.
First month.
They don't finish black.
Christmas, when he's got Christmas due.
Yo.
Black people don't even let them in.
You didn't see my man. Hey, remember when the government come in? You didn't see the black man who took the fool like a fool, and he was mashing up. Forget black people. He was mashing up poor people. He was mashing up. Forget black people. He didn't even care about your colour. He said poor people are mashing you up. And then here what happened? The country licked out, and the Prime Minister said, "Hey, black man, your time. Hold this. You have to hold this pussy. Resign."
Hey,
Resign
they
now.
did that to me. See when
They done it.
Hey, you see when I saw this rubber head
Token
man
little
putting his thing the next day, I see him putting this red box thing and took back figures. I knew he fucked up. I ain't never even done it with confidence, and that's why they used a man like him. They knew the economy was fucked. Remember, he was that. You see that last straw that broke the camel's back? He was the straw, and now he gets blamed for the whole back of the camel. Do you understand?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying to you, though. There's black people in positions of power. Listen. I have faith in. There's certain people, that if they got into a position,
Brother, I'll tell you this.
There'll never be a black.
Brother, Obama is not UK, but Obama got in a position of power.
Yeah, but
there was no change.
America's
So it's good. It's all good what you're saying. Like, as
Hey,
higher they
do you
are.
know? Do you know that?
Black.
Do you know that Donald Trump was a better president than Obama? Are you not aware of that? Are you not actually aware of that? Are you not aware of what? You see the Obama? Hey, listen. You see the?
His accomplishment was killing.
You see Obama. Obama weren't a great president, and he didn't do enough stuff for black people.
No.
Like people think.
Obama,
Like because he's a black man, and this is what I'm saying.
But then, can I ask you a big question? If a black president jumped in now and he just started helping all the black people, isn't that kind of madness?
Yeah, it is.
It
You're
is.
right.
Of course, you
You're
can't.
right.
But you can. But listen,
it's
I'm not
about-
saying that you only help black people. I'm not saying that you
You
only
gotta
help
help
black
them
people.
strategically.
You gotta remember the
Like you gotta make like you gotta make like a big boat turn up with like enough ackee and saltfish and that, but it's all free.
But you'll do that next week. You're a fool.
You're a fool.
Now you gotta send bare boats. Don't get twisted. I send him bare boats, but they all got a certain thing on it. There's some Spanish things on it. There's some. No, there's not. Hey, there's different things on there.
Like, man, we tell you when the jacuzzi, they were champion.
Nah, I'm sending beer ships with yam, everything that the people them yam. That's just
Okra.
docking up on the
Bare
shores.
okra. I bear okra.
Come and get your things.
I bear okra. You get me?
And you see the sun. I'm making it 40 degrees every day for my people. Whoever don't like it, suffer.
No, but then you got some.
you get it?
But you got some of the fellas that they would like the heat, bro.
What, you don't know about the
Oh,
heart?
you don't know about the heart?
Should we talk about
Oh,
it? Should we talk about heart?
But let's do our research before we talk about it. Cause man might say, hey, what pussy, they even come out on that. You know how the internet's wicked.
Yeah, true,
But
true,
there
true.
is a machine that
Aye,
alters
there's a
things,
heart.
you get me?
If you, I listen. When you go home, type in HARP weather machine.
RRP. RRP.
Harp. No, it's not Chinese. American. What I got my dad's? Was there?
So yes, no, you're stop. So yeah, on a whole, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I get it though. Like it's a big problem to change. It's a huge elephant.
Alright, let me ask you something. Let me ask
in
you.
the room.
Why is it? Why do you think? Yeah, and I'm gonna ask the man them this. The reason I have to ask everyone in here is black. Why is it that you think that when black people get into their little positions of power, they go all shaky at the knees?
I'm gonna be honest. It's just like when you spoke about the police that were unexperienced with the guns. You give certain people some power. Some people know how to manage it. Some people don't.
But I'm not gonna lie, right? I love my people.
No, but look at the traffic orders.
I love my people.
Wait.
He's just the manager of a company.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not real power, is it?
But can I tell you something? I know I've had a black security guard before, like in like a B&M store, deal with me like he's CID in Scotland Yard. Yeah, just like that. Excuse me, baby. I'm saying no, back up, allow it. You get me. You're just security. I'm saying to the man, I've had a security guard in like B&M stores behave like he's a CID at Scotland Yard. They really get involved with the job. So them, they be running you down the street and they, even if you, but whatever, I've seen mad stuff and heard stuff where they will fight for the company stuff.
To get a promotion.
Yeah? So the company's got bare of it, you know. The company's even telling you, don't fight for the things, we've got insurance.
Yeah, but you're still fighting.
But you're still tackling it. Trying to prove. When you read his contract, he says he shouldn't even be touching people.
Do you get it?
Then you're gonna get fired.
How about
Silly
when-
man.
how about-
Doesn't make no sense.
What about when the same man has got a white man that's a Steve Sutton, and when he's got a black man that's Steve Sutton? Do you think that same man's gonna react the same way? Do you think that?
Yeah,
do you think
that's a good question.
the same way when it's a white guy?
That's a real good question.
I've seen footage where they don't matter.
No, nowadays, the new age security guards boxing you. They're boxing you still.
Okay, who you?
Don't come in there.
They're boxing you.
Leave my
Only
life.
to answer your own question though.
What?
When's the last black person in power or you've seen do something for their country? Because I said Nelson Mandela. That's the most recent I remember.
I'll tell you one.
Go on.
Feta Kuti.
How long ago was that?
Okay, that was in the 70s.
All right, cool. that's my dinner times as well.
I'm trying to think.
Nice, mad still.
I'm trying to think.
None of the same things.
I'm trying to think.
As Prince was saying,
What?
So it's obviously
as you were saying,
it's obviously
done.
wrong, yeah, because if you are in position of power in their system,
You have no
can't
power.
do anything.
let me be real. Let me be very real here. Most
you know what I
men
mean?
that I've seen go in power, as the man them just said, they either weak out the thing or they corrupt the thing. There's never one that's
Yeah, but Big says something that's very, very important. You see, if a black man goes into power and tries to do the most for his black people, right? He's biased.
yeah, he's understand that that's so from.
And that is the reality of it.
Alright, cool, but then it's biased because we're a colour.
I can't listen.
When it's the majority, it's not seen as biased. It's just seen as they get their way and this is their way.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
It will
Listen,
have to be
listen.
called. It will have to be done on a different, like a charity
Or like
type
I want to
basis.
say, it wasn't a black or white thing, it's a
Poor
versus
people
rich
thing,
You
yes.
understand?
Poor versus
yes.
rich thing.
That's how a man will have to deal with
you
it.
You see this whole racism thing, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a distraction.
That's my
It's a
Hey,
distraction.
who told you that though?
It's a distraction.
It's a distraction, brother.
It's a distraction.
What is distraction? From doing what?
Because we're all, you see us, yeah? We're all poor at the bottom. Only poor people. You don't have millionaires talking about racism. You never hear millionaires. You never hear millionaire. Whether he's
I know a millionaire right now
listen.
talking about racism
Who?
and he's black.
Who?
Ross Idris Elba.
Talking about what?
He knows about he's talking about he don't want to be named as a black person. But that's part of being arrested.
Yeah.
That is part of being affected.
That-
from
yeah, yeah,
racism.
yeah.
No.
You change your name.
No, he
Yeah.
has been
It
affected.
boxes
But
him.
now he's a
Puts him
millionaire.
in a box.
Listen, when he weren't a
And he
millionaire,
still don't want to be put in a
blood.
box.
When he weren't a millionaire, of course he faced million. Of course he faced racism. That's what I'm saying to
I'm not
you.
waiting. Alright, listen.
So what do you think as a millionaire don't face racism?
Alright, let's do a poll on people.
I'm
that
asking
face
you.
racism.
I don't think he does.
Brother, why do you think
He
he's
don't.
thinking about it now?
Ah, brother. How come, brother?
Where does he go? Where does he go? And he's not known. And he's not known
Yeah, but
as Idris.
there's people
Like,
that don't. Listen, he goes to places, he travels to places. Not everyone gives him a warm welcome. There's people that don't like him and maybe not like him because of his colour. That's it. Yeah, and his
Same way
job,
you would know
his
people.
job, and
not
you know
like-
what? You
listen,
see
listen,
where
listen,
his
listen.
job brings him to so much.
Listen,
places.
let me tell you something.
He
Let me tell you
probably
something.
experiences
Let
it
me
more
say.
now
Let
than
me
ever
say something.
before.
Let me say something.
You get it? You
There's
never
a difference. There's a difference though, because you see the position that he's in now. You see them little racist jabs of what you're talking about. They don't affect him. They don't affect him.
They clearly
don't.
do.
It blood. It don't. Listen. It don't.
They
Blood.
clearly do.
What kind of man
Let me
is
say
this?
something.
And who says it's racial slurs? It doesn't have to be
No, I'm not
racial
saying it's
slurs.
just.
See why it can't affect him? My man was offered a role for
And turn that down.
that was primarily only a white man.
And he only got the role because he was black.
No, he turned that
He
down.
only got offered that role because he was black, and everyone was kicking off about a black James Bond. He only got
There's
offered that
enough
role
black
because
man
he was
that
black.
could've got offered the role.
No one else never got offered it.
Alright then, cool.
Will
Alright,
Smith
then,
would have took
alright,
that.
then, check this
Will
out, yeah?
Smith's taking
Check
that.
this.
That's me, Englishman. Who's taking that?
Say we're distracted by racism.
Yeah.
I think we are distracted from racism. So in a way that when you're always looked at, I'll say to you, Rob. I'll say to you, Rob. Boom. Yeah, what? Oh yeah, bro, you're stereotypical. Yeah, I'm a roadman. Yeah, you understand? Oh, you want to call me, classify me, all these new age, these slangs. But then if you want to talk about, I'll say you're racist. You could be racist to your own fucking colour. It's got deep racism. Racism
All right.
got the man
Nah,
from
look.
yeah,
Wait.
racist,
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm jumping out of fans.
Blood, hold on. Calm down.
Oh, say it.
Calm down. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Hey, listen. The whole roadman thing, that's an our culture thing. That's our thing.
Because my dad would be a roadman. then.
No, yeah, but it's our culture that have
That's
made
not
that.
nice.
It's our culture.
that's-
However you want to look at it, it's our culture. It's our the roadman statement is termed from
derogatory.
it's
is.
cool.
It's very
It's
derogatory.
no one
It is.
saying.
That's like road rap.
Outside, I'm talking about your road.
Roadman, 100%.
Alright, listen, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but I'm saying it comes from our culture. Cause your mum wasn't running around calling your dad a roadman.
Is anyone
Your dad's
saying
he's a roadman, or your dad your mum wasn't doing that. This is our thing.
Bugs, are they saying I'm a houseman and then roadman are not like me?
What?
They're not saying I'm a house man. They're not. They're acting like a road man, dissing a road man.
Yeah, but that's what goes on.
Dissing the same
This
thing
is
you're trying to be.
this is the world. This is the world we live in right now, though.
Racists acting like
Yeah, but fakes in style, innit? Yeah, but fakes in fashion.
That's what's in
Fakes in fashion.
Diss it and then act like you're that.
Fakes in fashion, innit?
Like what?
Nah, that's true. God, that's true. God, even with the lips thing, I say it all the time. When we grew up, blood, it would having big lips as a gal and big nose weren't the thing. Yeah, you get put down for that.
Yeah.
See now, it's unbelievable.
If your lips ain't fat, yeah, you ain't saying nothing.
If your lips ain't fat, you ain't saying shit. You are not saying nothing if you ain't got big lips.
We're not talking about these fish-faced gals.
So I get what you're saying. It's the reverse.
We're not talking about that.
Even the spudding thing. We're trying to shake hands and that. The corporate man, them are spudding. Blood, I've seen CEOs in my company spud each other. I'm like, I'm standing like man spudding each other like two CEOs like, oh God, like, hello mate.
But why would you be shocked about it?
Because
our culture.
Because if you done that 10 years ago, you would look like what they wanted, what they were calling you.
We're not talking about 10 years ago. Them corporate managers you're talking about, I've been to countries around the world and seen, that guy spudded himself. Let me bring that back to England and spud my friend.
Nah, COVID made them do it. COVID made them do it, brother.
You're right, but he made
COVID made them do it, brother.
Yeah, and he felt the spud, the love, and the brother kept spudding for the whole night. He was drunk, and then the brother, guess what? The next day, he saw him and went like this, and he gave the same reaction. Then he realised he might buck someone like you at work and said, mate, what?
Aye, let me say something. Wait, wait, watch this. Wait, let me say something. Let me say something to the man them. The man them eat fish and chips, innit?
Yeah.
So the man them have embraced certain cultures that are not theirs. So it's only right that they embrace our culture.
I like fish and I like chips. I would eat fish and chips.
Man them will have an English Sunday roast. Man will have an English Sunday roast.
I will eat salt fish and chips.
Born in England.
Tell me about that. I just like chips and I like
blood.
Fish.
And they live with us. They live amongst us.
I think you notice people that come to the country after us, yeah, that weren't born here.
What is it? What?
Fish and chips is Jewish.
What are you talking about?
Well, search it up.
Watch this guy.
Jewish.
Get up now, show me.
And that's why he's your control man.
Get up now, show me. Get up now, show me.
That
Man said it's Jewish. I never heard
they
that
are
before.
Jewish if you
Well, you
say
think that's an English thing?
So what is tartar sauce Jewish as well?
All that.
Hey, what is a British thing?
No, I'm just asking.
What is a British
I
thing?
remember you used to get chips in a newspaper.
What is British? Yeah, that was mad.
In a newspaper.
Mash is English.
And they're putting their vinegar on that.
Releasing the ink.
What? Are you mad? That's English.
Sunday roast in English. So what is it?
It's like an Irish thing. That's what
Sit there.
Yeah.
They take my
Alright, no, we gonna ask the question. We gonna ask the question.
Hey, you man are wicked. You man try and make out like England don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. Man said, what is English?
No, I'm asking a question now.
They got a section of us though.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask a question. What is true British? What is a true British like meal? Would you say pie and mash?
Yeah, that's what they just
That
said.
is their thing, innit?
Bangers and mash.
Yeah. Told
That's
in the
Welsh.
core and that.
It's Welsh, yeah?
It's Welsh.
What about pig in a blanket? What about pig in a blanket?
Pig in a blanket, that's bacon and sausage. Yeah, bacon.
Man said it's bacon in a sausage.
Double bacon. Double swine.
Watch this. The real history of fish and chips is traced back to the 15th century Portugal, where the dish was really invented. That's even deeper than the Jews. How about that?
Alright.
So fish and chips is a Portuguese thing. Mad.
So
What is English?
What is English?
We ain't got no sea around us. We ain't got no sea, so where's the fish really coming from?
what?
Scotland,
We
innit?
ain't got no sea around us.
Scotland.
We ain't got no sea around us. Is this what you're saying? No, wait. Stop. No, don't.
They got beaches.
Don't do that.
They got beaches. They
What?
got beaches.
What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about?
Lord, please help this man.
That's a big over there, fish.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Wait, stop. Everybody stop. Hey, a man said we ain't got no sea. Like
So we ain't really got bare see around us like
How?
Portugal's a
How? Wait there. How?
We're island.
No, listen, calm down. Listen, I know it out of context.
100%.
You gotta listen to what the man's saying.
We ain't got no beaches. Where's the beaches?
Listen.
Where's the beaches, bro?
No, wait.
Nah, there's beach.
The man them in there, picked up a towel and the sandals and gone to the beach in England.
About
Silence.
couple years ago.
Forget it.
Couple years ago. We went Margate.
Just May. I went Just May.
I went Just Bay.
I went Just May.
The 15th century.
I went Just Bay. I'll show you a picture.
What are you talking about? The 15th century. In the 15th century.
No, listen, no one ain't trying to kill you right now.
No, but I'm saying.
Like, trust me, no one ain't trying to kill you. I get it, we all fuck up sometimes.
Listen.
But what I'm trying to say to you, Kazi, we are an island. Enough water their own, my brother.
Understand what? We're an island. What are you talking about?
No, bro, I just broke it down to him. I just broke it down to you. Man, don't go and check their teams around here.
Oh my.
But where they
don't do it.
Hey, I've been Bournemouth Beach, you know.
We've got sea around us, but it's not as accessible.
Alright, let me ask you a question. Can you get sea bass out of the Thames?
I don't think so.
I said I don't think so. Someone said I don't think so.
Sea's the river.
And you know me, that's why I ask you. To make sure say you know the difference between river and sea.
So where's the sea in England then?
You see?
Yeah. No, wait.
Yo,
Sea.
right down at Dover, post the wall.
Alright, so what? In Portugal, the whole island was surrounded by the beach, bro.
No, they got a lot of inland as well.
You're not understanding.
They've got a lot of inland.
Our landscape
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily allow us to have loads of beaches on the seafront.
He's talking about the 15th century, man.
No, but I'm saying
Where there was not
you
even
can go
nothing.
Cornwall now, where there's beaches that look like it's staying with blue sea and red tear that look.
Devon,
100%.
where man
Do
are.
Do you know where this comes from, bro?
road
Do you know where this
to
comes from?
Camden
This comes from fish and chips. So my point was, in the 15th century, where in England's like a big kind of a rock, innit? So with Portugal, where there's beach all the way around the whole country, it's more accessible to get fish, which he was talking about fish and chips.
What are we doing now? What are we doing though? Cause we still gotta finish off this talking about this thing. So boom, what we also want to talk about, yeah.
No, but you still didn't answer my question.
What?
No one.
Thank you.
What?
Monster Musa.
And that was very long
A
time.
very long time ago. What Black Man in Power has done anything for the people?
Martin
then?
Luther King.
We can't even get a Ross Clark Community Centre. We can't even get a little football pitch for the kids to play football on. There's no community centres. There's nothing.
Has Sadio Mane to the Gaza and that football cage has never changed.
They ain't even put nothing on it.
Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane.
No, we said for us. We didn't say.
He's been £100
I'm gonna be around there, yeah.
Yeah, I rate that.
He's built a school. He's built
An hospital, and he's built a library.
Yeah, I rate that.
And he's giving them all white people. Let's talk back for the man there.
Hey, come though, car.
We'll fix it.
Man need to.
See, that was a hard question.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it
So I
now.
said to you, just a minute ago, there was a
So when I'm saying Nelson Mandela, man, shouldn't laugh, because trust me,
Yeah.
for us.
They're black people.
that's just in general.
It's only our generation right now that's getting.
No, do you know what we need to hear though? We need a story from an elder. Well, we've got a story coming from an elder, right? We kind of need to know what it was for a young black person, especially someone that may be coming here from another country in the 60s, early 60s.
Yeah.
What England was
First
like.
set of
the
man. First generation
of youths to come and also fight out against the
racism.
problem that was there.
The
racism.
And
Because
still existed.
before that, their parents, when they first come, they were under pressure. Yeah? You see with the racist thing, don't get it twisted. Like, you see our grandparents and that, they won't tell you certain stories because of pride, yeah? But they've had to run and hide in bushes, brother. Because you see, before all the NFs and before the this and that, there was other little crews that were out, the teddy bear boys, and they were out to do horrible things to our peoples. Now, you see that generation of youth that came up in the 60s, they are the ones that changed. They're the ones that made these people, you got to realize, they were a novelty to white people as much as white people were a novelty to them. Yeah, so it was all something new. They've never seen it, lived it before. Do you understand? But you see, they were the first set of people to fight it out. So we need a story coming from a man that's seeing this thing change from the 60s
Oh, right.
to now 2023.
Was you at Dartford with us that night when we got that out?
Hell no, blood.
That's irrelevant.
No, racist. It's just a racist thing. It's because you mentioned racist, so it's not irrelevant. It relates.
But yeah, so that's what needs to happen anyway.
I'm just asking. It's just quick. A man mentioned racism, and I was thinking of the last time I really got. The last time. When was the last? What was your last experience with out and out racist like that?
I can't even remember, you know. Maybe I was in Portugal and some brother was chatting some shit.
No, I'm talking about over here.
Oh, I couldn't tell you still.
Has anyone faced racism recently over here?
Yeah, police stopped me the other day, banned me from driving for weed. Racist as hell.
No, look, see, that's what I'm saying. Things have changed, blood. When I first come out on the road, blood, it was mad. Racism in Crofton Park.
So who is it you got coming?
So we got, I don't want to say who it is, but it's someone from the area who is a staple in the community. So he's well known. His story is obviously has some weight and authenticity to it. So
real authentic.
He's gonna come on and he's gonna break it down, and we're gonna do it in a place where we're gonna start from obviously sort of the 70s. We're gonna move through to the 80s because we're in 2023 right now, and where he's coming from is 60 years ago. Now, there's not a lot of people you can have conversations with that can tell you what 60 years was like. You understand? So that is the importance. Also, we're going to ask him, how does he feel we can move forward in the future? Because there's even the unity side of things. There was a lot of that then. Like the community was the community, you get me? Does he ever feel like that could ever be the same again?
No. Don't face the same problems. Them times, the reason why the community was so strong is because it had to be. Everyone had a common enemy.
Yeah.
Everybody had a common enemy. If you got a common enemy, you always rally together. You get what I'm saying? Nowadays, the common enemy is each other. Because you got to think about it. As black youths, you never walk down the road and see a white man and think about he's screwing me, he might try to bore me up or lick me down. You don't see that when you don't look at white people like that.
I think he's not undercover. Alright, listen, I do. I don't get me, man. I don't even look at your colour. You see the entire movie shifty. I was looking at you, bro.
100%.
You are moving booty.
Nah, you're saying that, but you're avoiding the point. Man doesn't get the same energy for white people that they get off the black people.
Ran up in the shoe the other day with a barrier in his face, yeah, but yeah, I looked at the shoe and he's dead in his eyes, and then I looked into his eyes again. You understand? And I'm telling you, you can see it in them. Everything's for like a hype, fam. So you just got wild white youths now. They're not just like the same way they rolled with you outside and they ate in your mum's yard and we chilled in their mum's yard and we grew up. We know their family. They know our family. It's that there. It's this, nah, this is my boy, but he's dope, he's this, he's that. Where'd you know him from? So I met him at one rate, bro.
Instagram,
yeah, that's up there. You understand that?
Instagram.
There's no foundation. If you ain't got no foundation,
but I'm saying, I hear all of that. I hear that. I'm not saying that there's not wild white youths out here. There's always been wild white youths out here. But I'm saying when man's walking down the road, the energy a man gets from a black man, a man never gets from a white man. Allow me, man. Allow me, bro. You gotta keep it real, bro. You gotta keep it 100% real, cause white men. This is me. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is definitely for me. A white man ain't ever screwed me and looked in my face like.
Do you want some, son? What are you looking at?
I don't get that from them.
You ain't got that.
I don't get that from. I only get that from the brothers. It's only the brothers.
That's the trick, though. That's the trick, because there's a saying, Duppy knows you to frighten, innit?
Yeah.
So it's only your own brothers that were going on wicked.
Oh man.
So that power trip comes in, innit? They can't beat me up.
That's
beat him up.
That's dead, man.
It's been a seed that's been planted from long time.
Dead blood. It's dead, man. Man, don't. Man.
Would you say when you see black people on the street, you get the eye squirrel more than the head nod?
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, that ain't my world.
That's wild. It's not even like that.
That's not.
No. I wouldn't say that, but I will say that I do see it's a lot easier for a man to switch on one, take off his brothers them head. So whether it be road rage, or whatever, man are ready to turn it on their brothers them. Ready. See, if I had a mad road rage and I looked and I see you was 50 and you was like white and that, I just like maybe just yes, costume the driver. See, when I see that you're black and you're one of us, and I'm all telling you to pull over. I don't know you from nowhere, but I'm ready to fight you for this pussy old thing, and it makes no sense.
Why is that? Do you think
It's wrong.
Do you think that's self-hate?
I was about to say,
100%
It's wrong.
100% self-hate.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
100%. It's 100% self-hate,
I was
innit?
gonna say, I don't think like that. You see, like in that instance, 50-year-old white man, bro, you can get it, bro.
So yeah, alright, so cool. So yeah, we're gonna get at you with we got something cooking up.
This is.
And do you know
no,
what
you know what? It's major though. Don't just say it like that, Carl. You see this is a major one still. This is a serious thing, and probably your OGs and your man from all over the world, your OGs are gonna know this man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's real. You can go to your people and say, I saw Rare on their podcast and ask about him, and people are gonna know about this man because these things official. It's official, deep rooted in. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pillar of the community. Can't believe it. I can't even believe he's coming on, to be honest. You know, the OG, the old GOAT.
Makes all the sense though, you get me?
You get me?
And also what I do want to ask him, yeah, is like I kind of want to, I just want to know from their point of view, because there's certain things he's going to know. I want to know like what they used to do, what they used to wear, yeah? What was their thing of, how were they hustling to make people, you understand me? Like, we're not glorifying nothing, but it's going to take us through a journey of where we're from. You see, even this whole New Cross, ghetto boy thing, the world has an interest, the country has an interest in, they want to know this story. Do you understand? Like, where's this story come from? Remember, the ghetto's just some little place, fucking New Cross out of South London, but the light that's being shone on it, a lot of people want to know, how did this start? You understand? Who was the first set of... if I was to ask you a question now, right? Who would you say was 3 main beefs that was happening, do you understand me, at a certain time, maybe in the 80s or the 90s? Could you pick out 3 beefs?
Johnson, Burger beef.
No. We're in the 80s.
90s?
That was 90s.
But we'll still need to know, or we can ask questions of how even certain ones started.
Well, your Africans gone over there.
In Peckham?
Africans.
That's 96.
Africans.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
Ain't that how the Peckham beef started with them?
What? No way, man.
See, this is how we know.
No way.
And this is why we need to speak. And this is why the conversations need to be had, because this is from someone who can clarify a lot of stuff, that questions that people ask, they don't know the answers to. So from that point of view, I think it will be beneficial to the ends.
Yeah,
You understand?
Be big still. Cause there's a lot of talk. Huh?
Beneficial to the world.
Obviously, be nice to hear. But you know what? For me, I'm just looking forward to hear the difference between the way they did their thing as moving as a crew. I'm not even gonna call them a gang, but there was a good few man that they rode with. I want to hear like what their morals and principles were in crew in regards to the man them. How do we have to roll when we step? What's our stance on that? Like in the 70s and 80s, because 60s, 70s. Because remember, you know, they used to have to step in packs because they could buck up on the pack of white man them, and it could be nuts. So them man there, although there was beefs in the community, it was more look out for the outsiders who want to pick us off. It's not like that for us. We don't have them problems.
You know what's making my head? I'm never talking about the Indians that come over at the same time as us.
We have to speak about
Because
it.
I don't know too much. Do you not think, hey, no, forget that. Forget all that. Do you not think Chris Brown should still be held accountable for what he done to Rihanna?
No.
Do you not think the girl from 3LW was right for dissing him? Did you see it?
What did she say?
She was dissing him on the internet. She said he can't make no hit songs. He's trying to take away from what he did, and nobody should be supporting this woman beater.
So then why should we be supporting Blueface and Krishan?
No, but hear what they've done.
That is reality TV. Yeah. A man mashing up his guy every other week.
And she mashes him up as well.
Yeah.
Domestic violence.
We weren't in.
Domestic violence.
We weren't in that.
1 million.
And Chris Brown.
She forgives him.
For what he was saying, she was.
Hey, she forgives him. She forgives you. She's cool with him.
No, you see me. You see
Do you
me.
know what he done with that? He called out all white abusers.
Wait.
Name them, famous ones.
Listen.
What happened to them?
Listen. Big up Fighter for the Fighter experience, innit? You done know.
Yeah.
I was in the O2 singing my lungs out, blood. He did it. You know he was 17 when he did that.
Yeah.
17 years old.
He was a child.
And they are trying to.
In America, he's considered a child.
17. And the girl tried to slaughter him the other day. He's 33 now.
33, still going through the same shit.
And they're trying to hold it. Listen.
I lie.
Fire for that.
And beer hits.
What I'm saying is, when is it acceptable to say that somebody should be forgiven for what they did in the past? What's the time limit on it? Well, how long can you hold a grudge against them for?
It depends what you've done.
Depending on what you've done.
Depends how you're moving, bro.
All right, for beating up your gal. What's?
Well, I don't even know about all of that one.
Like, if you're in a fight, yeah, but if you're coming in just whacking her up, nah, brother, you're over there, man, face the wall.
Alright, well, listen, you see on that note, we are signing out. Yeah?
Look at that T.I. thing.
What about the TI thing?
Boozy called him a snitch. Yeah. But you see what?
No,
I can't. You see what? I can't call a man a snitch for that still.
What? His cousin's dead.
His cousin's dead, he's not here.
Hold on, Biggs. If me and you done a crime and we both dumped someone, but you end up dying, brother, so what? I'm gonna have to tell the story. Yeah. What do you mean?
No, that's gay.
Aye.
Look, you're ready to roll on.
Man said it wrong.
Hey, wait. No, listen.
It was you.
Biggs, listen. Biggs.
So you rather me go jail and you go dead?
Man's gonna turn him out.
So what do you think's happening now with King Von and Blood Clot?
And who that?
Yeah, Dirk's doing that. That's what Dirk's doing.
That right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Blood, that's what.
Right.
Yeah, but listen. If you're my brethren, yeah, you're my brother. If I die tomorrow. And when I die, I can say to you, damn, any trouble you're in, run that on me.
What am I going to do now? Ride a bird and you're dead.
Blood, that's exactly.
We're both done that.
Exactly. I'm dead, brother.
Blood.
Nothing can happen to you.
You see if I was on my deathbed, you see if I was on my deathbed and you come to me and said, yo, when you're dead, I'm giving you 7 bodies. Yeah. I'm telling you, brother, run that. Run that.
1 million.
What are you talking about? You can't snitch on a dead person. How can you snitch on a ghost?
The only time, you know what you can do? It's about ruining their character.
I'm just pushing the blame.
Yeah, I'm just pushing the blame.
Hey.
What you say? How is it wrong?
Hey, you lot, listen. Hey, listen, you lot. Give me a minute. No, listen.
Wait.
A man said, I'm not snitching. I'm just passing on the blame. My brethren can't get in nothing over this. He's resting in peace. You get it? That's facts.